Girl left handcuffed to her dead boyfriend.
Unbelievable video shows the rescue of a woman held captive, discovered with a collar around her neck, chained to the floor.
This is about to get really dark. For the record, a lot of y'all was telling me to do a video like this a long time ago because I made one video like this. Still to this day, people was asking me to do this type of video again, so here we are. I got you.
Cause I love y'all.
You want a hug? Okay, I know nobody never hugged you today. I got you. There you go. This one following night in this city, I don't really remember what city this was in, but this guy named Tom was in his condo with a girl named Emma. Beautiful condo, rich! And he was telling her how much he admired her, loved her, he wanted to spend his life with her, and she wasn't feeling it. She was like, no, I can't go through with this no more, and she wanted an affair. Him didn't even know this was gonna happen. She walks clean out the door. Look, I don't know if she was cheating, I don't know what was going on for her to just do that all of a sudden, but she did it. Days go by, and she was sitting in his office, and she see this envelope on the desk. Now this envelope just stood out to her for some reason. She just had to touch it. She opens this envelope and she sees somebody who robbed her and tried to hurt her before, and immediately she have a flashback of this attack from the same man that she's looking at. She was on a date with another guy as some time went by, and he gave her a necklace, and it wasn't your ordinary diamond necklace. It was like this steel. I don't even know if I like this or not. Do y'all ladies find this attractive? Y'all like that necklace? Is it beautiful? Me personally, I wouldn't give you that. I just wouldn't. Then Emma, she turns around and was like, you know what? I got a gift for you. Here's these Super Bowl tickets that you absolutely love because you love football so much. She was definitely cheating on Tom. Like, Tom, what was going on in y'all relationship? Was you not like doing it right? It's all in the hips, Tom. It's all in the hips. What? But no, seriously, this is where it's about to get a little weird. She goes in the bathroom. She's admiring the necklace. She loved it. I don't. And they leave. The gift that she gave him though, the Super Bowl tickets, he left those tickets as a gift for the waitress. Meaning he didn't like her gift? Okay, rude. So we don't really know what's going on right now, but then once they leave the restaurant, he says, I have another surprise for you. I'm gonna blindfold you. He put this blindfold on her and they drive. And they keep driving and keep driving. She tried to take it off because she wanted to see where they're going. He said, no, got a little aggressive with her. You're not taking it off. This is a surprise. But she get too anxious, and just right when she took it off, she seen the surprise. It was this beautiful looking house, and they go inside the house, and he left a couple of clues. Now look at this. She goes inside of the house, she see these rose petals. The first instinct is to follow these rose petals, which she does do. And it led her into this red room filled with multiple pictures and notes. Mind you, this is hella beautiful. Little does she know, this is not about to be what she thinks. So she's smiling, she having a good time, and she see this record player. She plays it. It was obvious that she needed to play it. Now this beautiful music is playing. And now the clues led her to upstairs. You know, you got the candle, the more rose petals, everything is looking nice. She goes up these steps. She opens the master bedroom door and she sees the guy that she was on this dinner date with. Surprised her with the necklace. She seen him with 2 drinks and they had a lovely night. Like, I'm talking about a lovely, lovely night. And she probably liked it. You know why? Because it's all in. Okay, for real. The next morning she wakes up. This guy name is Mark. She sees Mark sitting down at the end of the bed, but she's handcuffed. She don't know what's going on. She don't know why she's handcuffed. She's handcuffed to Mark. So both of them are handcuffed, and right before she can say anything, he unalived himself. At this point, she don't know how to feel, whether she want to cry, be mad. She's just confused. She tried calling 911.
911, what's your emergency?
Phones all disconnect. Tried shooting the handcuff off of her so them two could deattach. There was only 1 bullet in the chamber. He did this on purpose. This was premeditated. So now she has to go downstairs with him stuck together. But first, she puts the wedding dress that they were supposed to have on him. She found her phone. It was submerged in water. Her phone did not work at all. She wanted to leave this place, so she had to leave with her boyfriend, who's not alive. When she got in the car, she tried to start it up, but the car didn't want to start because, of course, Mark made the car not work. He took all the gas out. He did some things to the engine. This car is not about to turn on. Then a radio played, and as she listened to it, it was telling her how he knew about Tom, the first guy who we seen in the beginning of this whole entire video.
Why is it that men cannot handle being cheated on?
Oh, that makes sense. Because y'all remember when I was like, I didn't like that necklace? It just looked weird to me. Mind y'all, I'm telling y'all this video blind. Like, I don't know what's gonna go on next until I do part by part by part by part. She gotta drag this guy everywhere. This is a workout. So she goes in the bathroom, she stares at her necklace. She wanna take this off, but it cannot come off. That's why this necklace look like that. At this point, she's tired, she's fatigued, but she still wanna get them two out of these handcuffs. She goes down in the basement, hoping that there's tools down there because he has a lot of tools in the basement. She don't see no tools. He removed everything from that basement. Don't know where he put it. But y'all remember that red room when she first walked in the house? And there was this beautiful red room filled with like their pictures and notes. She walked in that red room again, and all she seen was pictures of her and Tom, the guy in the first clip. And then all of a sudden she got a surprise in the dark corner. Remember the guy who attacked her? It was this big frame of him she seen, and she immediately jumped. She got scared. She thought it was real life size of him, but it wasn't him. It was just a big frame. She left this room immediately. Made her feel very uncomfortable. And I was right about you, Emma. You cheated. That's tough. Just when y'all thought this was already crazy, just wait. Just look what's about to happen. She gets some more flashback about her and her attacker. She just seen all of these images, and then she hear a knock on the door. This knock came out of nowhere. She don't know who this could be. So she goes up to this door while this person's still knocking and still knocking. Before she opened it though, because she has one of those latch locks where you can unlock the door, latch it. She does that to the door and open it to see who it is. And it was Tom. Saying, I came as quick as I can, I got your message. Meaning her fiance, about to be husband, Mark, was the one who texted Tom. She just opened the door. She let him see everything. That he was handcuffed to the body. She started explaining to him about everything. Expressing everything to him. And she was like, call the cops. I don't want to be chained up to him no more. Can you please call the cops? She was about to call the cops. And right when they was about to leave, as they was calling the cops, they see another car approaching the house. They don't know who that is. He told her, I'll handle it. Stay inside, lock the door. He leaves outside and he waits for the car to get closer and approach the house. A man comes out the car, approached him and said he wanted to fix a pipe in the house. Tom, was eventually like, F off, leave, because it was too much going on. Another man steps out. This guy pulls out a knife and gets Tom. Tom, I don't know what's wrong with Tom. I don't know what the is wrong with Tom. Talking about, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna handle this. I understand that's like a manly thing to do. But why not just stay inside with her and lock the door? And get ready to do some Home Alone just in case they do break in the house forcefully. Now, don't know what's about to go on because I don't know what's about to happen. I don't. Now, these guys, well, one guy, the youngest out of those two guys, is so scared right now because Tom is dead. He was like, I gotta leave. I can't do this no more. He was like, we have to find Emma. Get your head right. We have to find her. Stay straight. Fix your face. And let's find Emma. The whole time while they're in his house looking for Emma, Emma is pulling this body and her into this shed in the backyard. But the younger guy ended up seeing this trail from the body, from the house to the backyard. And it led them to the shed. Emma chopped off his hand so they could no longer be attached. And just right when she was hiding under the blanket or sheet, whatever this was, the man opened the door and she hid perfectly. He looks around looking for her, then he sees a body, but it wasn't Emma's, of course, so he freaks out again. He don't do things like this, so every time he sees a body that's not alive, he cannot believe it. Yo. What kind? Speaking of, do y'all got y'all snacks? I hope y'all got y'all snacks. I completely forgot to tell y'all to go get y'all snacks, but y'all already know, but I still like to do that because I use this time to shout y'all out. Every time y'all DM me pictures of y'all with y'all snacks. So I'm gonna use that this time right here to do that. With that being said, let's get back into this video. Go get your snacks if you haven't already. Now at this house was a boat. There was a gas canister, so she wanted to leave through the boat. So she decides to drag this gas canister and she heard a door. So she hurry up, she lays in the snow and the guy didn't see her. She just laid perfectly flat. Oh, I'm sorry, she wasn't using this gasoline for the boat. She was using it for the car. I guess the engines was working for this car. I told y'all, I'm coming into this blind. So that way y'all could get my genuine reaction to it. She took the gasoline that was next to the boat to bring to the car. And as she was about to pull the gasoline inside the car, she heard somebody else, which was the older guy, because the older guy heard her in the garage. And the older guy goes in the garage looking for her because he know what he heard. Before he comes into this door though, she made sure to put the gasoline in the car and just let it sit and run. When he was walking around, he seen the gasoline going inside of the car, so he instantly took out his knife and stabbed the tires. You not going nowhere. So she sneaks out, go to the basement, but he's seen her, so he followed her inside of this basement. So as she's getting chased, she tries to go up the stairs to leave through the door from the basement, but the other guy, so she's getting pinched. She have to stop in her tracks, and she have to figure out what to do before they pinch her in and grab her. She sets off the car alarm, and it worked, because the guy who was inside the house about to open the door to the basement goes to the car, and it allowed her to open the door, lock it, so the guy who was coming in the basement right behind her don't open it and grab her. So the two decided to come up with a plan. You search the whole downstairs, I search the whole upstairs. When he go upstairs, he see something under this cover, and he believed that this is Emma. He walks up close to it and pull it. It's not her.
God did.
Just like every movie, I can't believe he felt for it. It wasn't her. He turned his head and got his hit with a golf club. Runs out the room, hit the other dude with a golf club. Like, damn. She runs out of the house, ends up getting grabbed, trying to call the police, knocked her out. She wakes up, back tied up to Mark. Now, there is a combination that these guys want. It's a lot of money in there. So they was asking her, what is the combination for this? She didn't want to tell him because she thought, if I tell you, you're going to murder me after. So he said, you know what? I'm going to cut off your toes. The other guy, the younger person, did not like that. He was trying to stop him. When he hit the floor, he seen a gun under the bed. Remember that gun? Aims it at him. But we know, me and you, we know, and her, Emma, know that there is nothing in there. This allowed Emma to get unhandcuffed. What they decided to do, because they noticed on this safe was a fingerprint. So they got Mark's finger, put it on the safe, and it opened. They thought it was going to be a lot of diamonds in there, and all they seen was a note. Picked up the note, and it said, the diamonds you seek lay close to her head. And then they realized the thing around her neck. It's in your necklace. And they're trying to get it out, but they could not at all. He had enough. He was like, I want you gone. I want your head off. I need these diamonds. He beats the younger guy up to take the gun away from him and tries to shoot her. Of course, it went click, 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 click 6 times. And Emma knows in her head that this is about to be a fight. So she sees a knife. She tries to hurry up, slide to the knife. She couldn't make it in time. Then she sees a tool. She picks up the tool, hit him right in his and he was unconscious for a little time. So then she got the handcuffs and told him this is how it felt to be handcuffed to Mark. And then she left and ran out the house, and he was still trying to chase after her while being handcuffed to Mark. She runs to the car, she starts it up, and she ended up crashing the car to the shed. So now she gotta get out the car. She's crawling, and he's just still chasing after her with his body attached to him. But they do not know that this whole little ice area that they're crawling on, a lake, a huge lake, and that's why there's a boat in this shed. And because this snow is so thick, they don't even know they're on water. This whole thing. He ended up catching up to her, and they fight again. It made a big crack, river, whatever you want to call it, and all 3 of them fell in this water. She gets the knife out of him and then hits him in the head with it. He's no longer a problem. She's lying out in the ice. She takes off her ring, roll it in the water, and then of course, after all of this just went down, guess who arrived? The police. Ever do something like this again? I'm gonna probably name this type of series Movies with Ras. I don't know. Alright, y'all, that's the end of that video. Look, if y'all want more of these, please let me know. I was really hesitant on doing something like this because I don't really know if y'all like them, even though I knew y'all liked the last one. If y'all do, y'all know I got you. Hopefully y'all have a good night. Let me know in the comments. Love y'all. Bye.
I just started off in your world. Yeah, I just started off with your bitch.